back tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Knox Robson.
Thank you. That was a very brave and inspiring intro. So I heard something the other day. It kind of grabbed my attention. There's this heavyweight boxer named Tyson Fury. I'm not sure if anyone knows him. He, before his last fight, he said, and he was being 100% serious, he wasn't trying to be funny, he said that he jerked off 7 times a day leading up to that fight because he thought it would spike his testosterone to improve his athletic performance. 7 times a day. I mean, this guy's putting up some serious fucking numbers. So I just wish someone had told me that when I was like 14, because I mean, I was involuntarily, like, I could have been the champ, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know this stuff. I spent most of middle school just training like it was fucking Rocky IV in my room. It's like, ba-ba-da-da-da. I think a 3-second demonstration was enough for that. Yeah, I tried to sell some shit on Craigslist recently, which was a disaster. Yeah, I had like a lamp, like a bike rack, like a sofa, a dresser. I put it on there, like 2 weeks goes by, no one responds, no one says anything about it, so I kind of even forgot I had posted it. And then this one guy called me randomly, like a random number, and I answered it. He was like, "Hey man, I'm looking to buy crack." I was like, "What?" I was like, I like the, the attitude, just going for it, but like, what? He's like, "Yeah, man, I heard you're my man. I'm looking to buy crack, the ad." And I was like, Jesus Christ, are you talking about the bike rack? Yeah, the guy was asking me if it was a 2-bike rack, and I heard 2-bike rack. So clearly I can't hear shit. So that's what I learned about myself. That was a rough day, because later that same day, I was peeling an orange, and I went to rip off a chunk of it and accidentally gouged myself with my own fingernails, bleeding on the orange slices and shit. So that day, I didn't get to smoke crack. I learned that I can't hear anything, and I also learned the hard way that any orange can be a blood orange if you fuck up bad enough. It was a hell of a day. So, I can't peel an orange, so naturally I probably shouldn't have kids anytime soon, But I do have a sweet life hack for any parents out there, and feel free to use this. If you have young kids, I think you should get yourself, get a pet hamster for the kids, and name it the same thing as the grandparents. So, when the hamster dies, it's kind of like a dry run for when your parents see you throwing grandma's body in the dumpster, you know what I mean? They've kind of seen it all at that point, they know. Yeah. So that's probably a bad idea, but I do have some good ideas from time to time. My wife was boiling a big pot of rice earlier, and she accidentally dropped her phone in the pot of rice, and she was all worried, thinking that she ruined her phone. I was like, "Wait, you dropped it in rice? Just soak it in a bag of water, you'll be fine." Because you put wet phones in rice. Yeah, you guys are smart, you get it. But, so I don't have any kids, obviously, like I said, but we do have 2 cats. Yeah, and they're kind of like kids, but just furrier and dumber, I like these cats, but they have some, one bad habit that annoys the shit out of me. If I put a glass of water down on any counter or table or anything, they'll jump up, look at that water, look at you, look at the water, just fucking knock that shit over, just fuck you. Which is pretty just bold behavior from a roommate who doesn't fucking pay any rent and have to feed him every day, It's kind of asshole behavior, really. But, yeah. So these cats, I wanted to look it up. So I was like, I'm going to Google why these cats are knocking shit off all the time because it's really annoying me. And I looked it up, and there's actually a reason cats do that. Yeah, there is a reason. The reason is that they're upset about the high birthing rate of immigrants in this country. I was like, whoa, shit! Cats, I did not expect that. Got some neo-Nazi cats in the house. I didn't even realize, I thought at least if they were the skinhead kind of cats, they'd be like the shaved ones or something, you know what I mean? It makes sense now why their names were MAGA and Mike Pence when I got them from the shelter. But I call them my little Proud Boys now. But anyway, you guys believe in parallel universes? Anybody? Anyone out there? Yeah. So the smartest people in the world all seem to think that that's a thing, and they're like, yeah, parallel universes. Not only is there other life out there, but the universe is so infinite that there's exact versions of yourself out there living your life but with one little decision different. This morning when you were driving to work and you pull up to the stoplight, took a left, and then oh shit, I got a speeding ticket. Well, in another universe, you took a right at that stop sign, and I don't know, Scarlett Johansson was there in a bikini, just do you just want a hand job real quick? And I'm still holding out hope that that's the universe we're living in now, but so far she's been very unresponsive to my emails, so I don't think so. But I think that's just information that science should have never let me know, because now I just have the ultimate built-in excuse for being a lazy piece of shit all the time, you know what I mean? I'm like, well, I didn't get much today, but at least there's a version of me out there somewhere who mailed a letter and brushed his teeth today. And that guy's fucking crushing it, I'll just sit around, look at the sky, and be like, somewhere out there is a version of me just attaining the levels of mediocrity that I can only dream of. So, thank you, science. My name's Knox. Thank you, guys.
Woo! Yeah.